the most litigated traffic ticket in the history of Indiana. Let's talk about State versus BP. BP was operating a commercial truck in 2019. BP was stopped by a state trooper. State trooper smelled alcohol, and the state trooper gave BP a certified chemical test, specifically a breathalyzer. The breathalyzer comes back at 0.04. That's under the legal limit for normal folks, but if you're a commercial truck driver, the limit is 0.04. The trooper did not arrest BP, but did give BP a ticket for operating a commercial truck with a BAC of 0.04.
Operating a commercial vehicle with a BAC of 0.04 is not a crime. It's a traffic infraction. And most traffic infractions are not going to ruin a person's day unless you have a commercial driver's license or a CDL. If you do, you'll lose your CDL if you're convicted of an infraction that you operated your vehicle above 0.04. Now, BP is a CDL truck driver, and he called us the day or two before his original bench trial and told us his current attorney told him there's nothing to be done about a 0.04 ticket. We took over the case, and we fought like hell to save BP's license.
So while we have tons of little issues we're fighting in this case, the main issue is, and always been, that the breathalyzer in Indiana is, by law, really only allowed to be used in a criminal case involving a vehicle, car, or a boat. And there is no such explicit authority to allow a breathalyzer in a civil case, which is essentially what a traffic ticket is. And if something's not allowed by law, well, we don't think it should be used to ruin someone's life and livelihood. So, Matt, the real question in this particular case, this is a straight, easy, sure shot case, right?
Absolutely not. It feels like we've had this case for an eternity, if not decades. We've been to town court. Town court found our client liable for the infraction. We appealed that finding to the county court, did a quick trial on the admissibility of the breath ticket. The trial court found against us, and we appealed that finding. Court of Appeals found for us, but in a way that did not prevent the state from trying the case again. So we did a trial in county court again. Well, guess what? The deputy lost the breath ticket, just could not remember what he did with it. Shockingly disappeared.
So evidence is gone at this point. Surely that's the end of the story. Of course not. Even though the deputy straight lost the breath ticket, the prosecutor still wanted to go to trial, and the judge again found our client liable for the 0.04 BAC infraction, and we appealed that. And here we are preparing for a Court of Appeals argument set for tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Matt, how do you feel right now?
I'm feeling great. Not my first Court of Appeals argument, but this is one that I've had from the very beginning, and we went through multiple stages. Again, this is probably the third time we've appealed this case, if you include going from town court to superior court, and also the third time we've tried this case. So we're now essentially on step number 7 of what is most certainly the most hotly contested traffic infraction the state of Indiana has ever seen.
When Matt and I went to law school, we never said, hey, we want to be fighting traffic tickets. But certain people, including commercial truck drivers, tickets like this will end their career and their ability to provide for the families. They're not going to go to jail, but this is going to change their life. And so we are going to do everything we can to prevent that and to help them out. So, Matt, I'll be there with you, but good luck.
Excited.